Boggle. Boggle. Hello, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, and good Sunday. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the special stream. Welcome to the Sunday stream. Welcome to the cheese plate stream. Whoa, ass ahoy! I have the toy here, but you know, since this is a camera stream, I can voice those all myself. That's fine. But yeah, hey Rachel, hey Koji, hey Brickman, hey Peregrine. Welcome back, everybody. This is a double whammy special stream. Did a Gunconathon marathon about, was it the weekend before the 4th of July? If you weren't here for that, that's okay. Funded both of these streams, so thank you everybody again who donated. I love that this music's over me, like trying to be say something nice. Let me switch it over. But yeah, thank you again for funding this charcuterie stream, this camera on stream. It's been weird. I haven't really been streaming that much the last couple weeks, or like the last week or two, just because of the holiday. And just not wanting to stick to a schedule, you know, that was the big thing. It was very hot out. There's a lot going on, you know. Had to recover from a 4th of July barbecue that we hosted. It was fun, small. It's too hot, yeah. It's too hot, too warm. It's fine, but we're here now. Schedules will resume next week. I got something special to show you that Koji did for me. Again, thank you, Koji, for that. We'll unveil that next week, maybe the week after. We'll see. Probably next week, but I'm assuming streams are gonna resume next week. I gotta get them all up and running. So, but for now, sit back, you know, bask in the ambiance. I got a playlist here of charcuterie background music. At least like 5 hours. I don't think it'll take that long, but I think you'll like this selection, like the gapless room. But I think it'll be a fun stream. We're gonna have camera on, like I said. I'm gonna walk through everything here, every part of the plate, as it were. We're gonna explain where it came from, talk about the vintage, read the blurb on the website about whoever made it, you know, all that fun stuff. So, but for now, we're doing the charcuterie stream. Afterwards, after I've built the charcuterie and have proceeded to start eating it, we will move on. I need to learn the Gregory Horror Show speedrun, you see. And we can learn about the aspirations for the cheesemongers, yeah, exactly. A whole lot of stuff happened, I should say, while I was gone. Like, I fell down a Tubi hole, like, hard. Like, extremely hard. I spent basically last week just watching garbage on Tubi, like, every day. And, like, playing something. Usually Darkest Dungeon, because I'm, like, at the very end of it. I want to just be done with that game. But I'm a bit of a peer. Yeah, I'm a bit of a pro Tubi watcher. I've watched most of that Twilight Zone 2002 series now. I gave up on that. For now, I wanted to watch something that wasn't so fucking boring. So I started watching something called Knights and Warriors, which I feel like I want to watch on stream at some point now. But it's It's really interesting. It's really bad. it's a American Gladiators ripoff, where it's like fantasy themed. And it's like the evil warriors versus the knights who are people, but it's like who are just normal people, like much like American Gladiators. If you're not familiar with American Gladiators, old weird when they were trying to figure out new televised sports in like the 90s to show, they invented American Gladiators, which was like just like, you know, running a gauntlet, competing in weird little sports challenges against like pro athletes who they drafted to be like play these personas basically. And American Gladiators is great. This is really loud. I love American Gladiators. I can watch that shit anytime. It's so funny and cheesy. Knights and Warriors is like a step, like 2 steps back. Like none of the events make sense. A lot of them are just running, and so like they're basically competing against pro athletes and like who can like run the longest. And it's like what are you doing here? Like what is this? You know, like makes no sense. But anyway, that's Knights and Warriors. Let's get to the Charcuterie stream. The athletes will win that every time. Yeah, they're for instance like the famous American Gladiators, probably the most famous American Gladiators episode or sport or event is like the joust, where they stand on the big poles up in the air and they have the big Q-tips they poke each other with. Like infamous. Like that's, I think if you picture American Gladiators, that's like the one you picture, right? And Peter trains to apply to be on. Oh yeah, I guess he does, doesn't he? God, that's so wild. So they poke at each other with these big sticks and try to knock each other off the post. Like it's like the pro athlete versus the like competitor. And that's kind of, you know, this I think this ends up in the Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball as well. But anyway, their version of that is they're running on treadmills against each other. So like they're both the athlete and the competitor are running on treadmills facing each other, and they have to like try to knock each other off the treadmill. Yeah, they hit each other with their butts in Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball. That's true. And so I'm just like, but isn't the athlete gonna win every time? They're running on a treadmill. They're conditioned to do this shit, like, and they win like every time. It's over in like 3 seconds. It's bizarre. It's so funny because you can see the points where the executives are like, we need to make this different. This needs to be this different. Like, this needs to be this. Like, how are we differentiating ourselves from American Gladiators? Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Let's get to the main event. Switch over. Get the webcam going. We got the webcam going. We're doing this, you know, normally you'd think I'd be doing this in the kitchen, and I thought about it, but I decided at the last moment I'd rather do this at my desk. So yeah, you can get really far with an idea. And it's just like it came out in like Ohio. Hey Damien, yeah, we're making rap food today. So we do need to introduce the tools of the trade. So I'm not going to be serving this on the cutting board. I have a separate charcuterie board. I just don't want to cut on it because it's old and it's a antique technically. If it's 40 years old, I guess it counts as an antique. But we're going to need the tiny spoon. You're going to need the second tiny spoon. And then you're going to need the little shovel and cellophane that I got from I have not. See, I've never made charcuterie before. This is the first one. I got this from buying a pudding, I think. And got it delivered a long time ago, and I kept the little shovel because it seemed like I'd find a usefulness of it. But yeah, everyone is a rat today. The cheese is getting shared. No, it's actually all mine. But I actually have a separate charcuterie board. We have a cheese knife. See, I went down to Pike Place yesterday morning to get everything for this stream, funded again by the audience. Thank you. And so I went to the knife store to get extra stuff for me, which included this new cheese knife here, which I don't have. I wasn't not gonna buy like a nice cheese knife, so I ended up buying like one of the kitchen quality plastic ones. So this should hold. This should be good for about 2 or 3 streams worth of cheese. I'm assuming it's a cheese knife because it has these ridges, which allow air to get in from the slicing. Like if you look there. See how it's got like a ridge down the center here? Like a smaller one and then the smaller one. It's like lipped. I have no idea. They have little valleys, I guess. It also comes with this on the end. This knife is useless. This is... it was on sale. I bought it on clearance. But I ended up buying a bunch of other cool, very cool knives while I was there, and I left one down there, but that's okay. We'll take this off for now. Put this over here and not eat it. But for now, we're gonna introduce the barbell. That's the rind, yeah. That's for cutting the rind off, yeah, and to cut chunks off, you know. Because I would say a traditional knife, when you rather than a cheese knife, it tends to stick. Cheese tends to stick to the knife. Most of these ingredients I acquired from Pike Place. I wanted to go somewhere nice to get the ingredients for this because I wanted to put in some of my own money. I felt bad funding this solely through viewers, so I ended up going to De Laurentiis, or De Laurenti, I believe, the Italian deli down there that I love so much, and we got a whole bag of goodies here. I packed away in a reusable ice cream bag. So this is the meat. We'll get to that soon. Things like really bad in here. I'm assuming from the salted meat. But for now, we'll get out the stuff that doesn't require much background. And why is this music like just continually so loud? I decided to opt for the Coleman's original English mustard. Many know this brand. If you English mustard, made in Norwich, classic. I wanted a nice sharp mustard. It's tempting to get like a whole like array of different sauces and all that, like varying mustards. But I'm the only one eating this. I didn't want to waste all the money on sauces. All right, I feel like there's a couple things we needed to get. So let's learn about Coleman's mustard together, folks. What? I think you could actually get Coleman's mustard like in a supermarket standard, but I saw the cute little jar and I had to pull it up. So let me get Vivaldi going here. What can we say about Coleman's mustard? Exceptionally different. Add a heat to your meat. Let's find out about Coleman's mustard of Norwich. Making mustard isn't easy as it looks here. I think that's a queen. The Queen of Norwich? Controversy section. Yeah. We're getting so far into this already, Toucans. Now, I want to learn about your mustard. Constantly searching for flavor? What? I would like to know about the history. Where's the about section? There we go. That's what we want. When the Royal Highness Queen Victoria granted a royal warning, declaring Coleman's English mustard the Queen's mustard. You knew we had a mustard that was exceptionally different. That's so wild. I've never had something like that happen. That's messed up, Peregrine. Like the fruits there are insane, and we'll get into those on camera soon. Once we get past the Queen's mustard, that creates a kind of combo that's tangy yet hot. Real kick in the dish. Here it is on a mince pie, a mince burger. I think they call it a mince pie. Yeah, I there's like a specific fruit stand I always go to because they always treat me well. So we don't need to care. I don't care about the mustard anymore. I don't care about the Queen's mustard anymore. This is way less than I wanted to talk about with regards to the mustard. Like way more. Yeah, they're mostly just like fun to look at, right? So I guess I should introduce before I get too deep into it. I should introduce the charcuterie plate that I purchased off eBay for a very small sum. Because as you can see, it's very, very small. It's very small. This is like sensible sized cheese plate, right? Like I'm assuming there was a spoon that went here. There's a magnet here, and then this is just an extra follow-up. I'm so glad you like my charcuterie tray. I honestly thought it would be bigger, so this thing is gonna look so much more impressive and stacked with shit because it's so small. This was got I think channel editor Pragi got me for this for my birthday a couple years back, and so I'll probably be using this. It's like a Year of the Rat Swiss Army knife, but it's very useful. I'm gonna be using it probably on the charcuterie to slice up things and separate things, but for now, did you find it? Oh, that's pig tray. Holy shit, that one's so good. So for now, I'm gonna crack the mustard, give it a little taste, a little taste-a-roo. And get rid of the cellophane. Oh, you know what? I meant to have the trash can behind me. I'm a fool. Big fool. All right, we're good. I got some Italian drinks too. This is actually like a journey through many different parts of Europe. 3 parts of Europe to be exact. But I get and England. England's there too, and America, I guess, and America. But let's see what the Coleman's. Very mustardy. It's like almost a Dijon. A little bit sharper, I would say. It's a little closer to a yellow mustard because it is a yellow mustard. But I'm gonna take a swiperoo from my pinky. It's good. It's really spicy. Probably would. It's not good straight up, but that's a damn good mustard. We'll put this off to the side. I don't want to double dip this, so let me get a napkin. Maybe it is worthy, you know what? Maybe the queen has good taste in mustard, you know? Maybe that's just a fact. I don't want to lick the spoon and then put it back in the mustard. Oh, I really just dipped a pinky in it, so it's probably fine. It's mustard, but... Alright, that's the Coleman's. That's... What if I just kept pulling out sauces? Like, just non-stop, just like lifting sauces out like there never was any meat or cheese. They should have buried her mustard with her, honestly. Can't take it with you. So, we've gone to England. Going to the next place. So I was having a bit of trouble. I wanted to get some pickles, right? I wanted to get some nice pickles, but I really didn't want to, like, pay a lot of money for pickles, you know. Oyster sauce. Oh, that is true. I do have a ton of sauces downstairs. We have like 30 sauces in our fridge. That is 100% true, but I wanted something nice. But I didn't want just a pickle, you know, because it gets sick eating just pickles. And then I found the banderias by Donistia Foods out of Spain. So these are for making tapas and specific types of drinks, but where I basically hit bingo on these. These are little cocktail spears with they got a little gherkin. These are pretty big pickles. They got a red pepper. They got an olive. I think that's a white olive. That might be an onion. No, they have an onion, and I don't even think there is olives in here, which is...
You finally arrived, but our records don't show.
Well, thanks for the follow, guys. Very, very important. These are out of Spain. So we got England, we got Spain. What's a gherkin? It's a type of pickle. Yeah, it just smells like vinegar. You know, what can you do? But I'll show one off. I'm not going to crack into these later. But the idea is to put this in like a cocktail, or you put this in like a nice Bloody Mary. These gherkins are bussin', no cap. Gherkin is generally, it's a savory pickle. It's not a sweet pickle. Are you a pickle hater, Greenland? I've known a few pickle haters. It's okay. I don't understand you, but I have nothing but infinite compassion for you because pickles are absolutely amazing. So, oh, we do need to research these. 1 second. We gotta see what these bad boys are about. Donostia Farms.
You finally arrived, but our records.
Hey, thanks for the
don't
follow,
show
Drip.
where.
Welcome, y'all. Yo, cheese content. Yeah, we haven't even gotten to the cheese yet. We're exploring the ingredients together. So, Donostia banderias with whole gherkins. There we go. Here's their website. I don't really know much about Spain Spanish, so I apologize. What is it called? Castellan Spanish, maybe? I can't remember what it's called, but a full-fledged pinto, none of the work, skewers of pickled gherkins, onions, olives, and Undillo peppers. Banderias like these are found in just about every bar in San Sebastian and all throughout Spain. Serve them straight out of the jar for a quick, authentic so with no preparation. Pairs well with a cold beer. Yeah, that does sound good. There's no controversy section. I'm waiting for it too, honestly. Beautiful. What else can you say about these? They're just pickles. I wanted multiple different pickled vegetables, you know. I have a black plum. We're gonna get into the fruit here in a second. The main event is the meat and cheese. That's why I'm drawing it out. So I bought a black plum. I wanted to get figs for this, but which ingredient on the board is the most controversial? I mean, probably. Well, we'll get to it. There's one that was made for legal reasons. One of these ingredients, but I wanted to get figs because they're in season, and I fucking love figs. But you could only buy a box of like 8 of them at a time, and it was like hideously expensive. I wanted some fresh figs for this board, so we settled for a nice black plum. Plums are in season, you know. What it's a plum. What do you want? I think it'll pair. The firmness of it will pair really well with the cheeses. I got some nice green grapes. These are wonderful, by the way, on their shitty little string, or their shitty little vine. But I've eaten a couple of these already, and yeah, this shit's legit. So I think what we'll start with is I'm wondering how I want to plate this. Let me crack into some real ingredients here. Let's get to the actual showstopper here. Hey Buck, thanks for coming around. So the first one we got up, I think this is the first one this is the first one I showed on Twitter, I think. But this is the creme. This is what drove me back down there. This is what made me want to go to put the charcuterie stream. Excuse me, way fucking ahead of myself. Put the charcuterie stream together as a donation incentive. But this is the France 1924 blue cheese, and it is absolutely gorgeous, absolutely wonderful. Smells amazing, nice and strong. I don't know how. Oh, there we go. That's a good shot. Look at that shit. Look how deep those like mold wells go. I wish it was 99 years old. No, it's actually, I believe, 4 months aged. Its name is related to a. Let me pull it up here. I got it pulled up already. Yeah. So it's 1924 was basically created in response to a AOC legislation in 1924. Where they basically dictated that that milk for Roquefort had to be from a certain type of from La ewe's milk. I didn't pronounce that right. Basically, Italy loves to enforce you to use, or Italy and France love to enforce that you can't call certain foods certain things outside of unless they came from the specific region they're from. Like for instance, this 1924 cheese. It's from a cave. It's cave aged in Rouen, 400 miles from Roquefort. A rich biscuity sweetness, edging towards white chocolate with mineral notes. Tastes like copper. Tastes like mold. It's great. Casu marzu? I don't actually know what a casu marzu is. Is that a type of cheese? The cheese is beautiful at this market, by the way. It's very hard to not buy like 5 or 6 types of cheese. Let me get this off the screen. Like when I was there, I really had to like stick to it because everything looks like fucking delicious. And for now though, I'm gonna take it off this because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fit all of this on the cheese board. Although I should eat all of it like for posterity's sake, right? I bought this shit for the stream. I should not save any of it. I should gorge myself. Hey Flinch. There's just a little bit of rind here. Ooh. Look at that. Oh, the maggot cheese. So there is one they there is one they call they have there that's like a tiny donut shaped cheese. Like it's like maybe this big, like that big, like the size around my finger, and it's a donut and it is just covered in hair. And this one has foil on it as well. So I'm gonna try a little bit of this. See if we can get those notes of white chocolate and mineral and herbal notes. And then we'll chop the rest up for there's a certain point where you're just like, but the mold tastes good. Oh. Hmm? Oh yeah. I don't really get the white chocolate. but it is like really, it's not very sharp. It's kind of mellow. After you get over the hurdle, this is blue cheese hurdle. It's very mellow and not sharp and just like kind of melts. Very good. So let's carve up some of these pieces. I'm wondering how big of slices I need to make. I think these are about the right size. You get used to it. I learned, it's so funny, I ate a bunch of food just to spite my parents. Because they were always like, that's gross. And I would be like, I want to eat that. I was like, I want to try it because if you don't like it, it's probably good. And so my dad did like blue cheese though. So, but nobody else in my family liked blue cheese except like me. And I can devour this shit. Same with like mushrooms. I think mushrooms was something they didn't like curry. I'm gonna gather up this rind here. So normally, this was a Parmesan wheel. I'd keep that rind and throw it in literally anything that needs the flavor of Parmesan. But you know, maybe I'm thinking maybe I should have like waited to cut these up until I introduced every little bit of this. These are good sized chunks. We have for now I can introduce these. Oh, but I have a lovely Carl Greenland shark. Oof. See, something like that I'd be willing to try because the thing is I've talked about this, but my food philosophy. Actually, let me carve this up some more. My food philosophy is like, no matter how strange something is, there's probably a reason that like people or a culture eat it. You know. Like, it's gotta taste, or it's gotta have something interesting about it, or some sort of texture. But like, and once you find that, I think food starts being like it's hard to explain. So like, you know how, I think there's an idea that like, as food gets higher and higher end, it's a nasty rind. As food gets higher and higher end, it's less about like flavor and it's more about like innovative experiences. I hate saying it like that. That sounds awful, but I mean like novelty plays a huge factor. I think after a certain point, once you've tasted like everything, right? I'm not saying like eat people, but this is a pretty crumbly cheese. But like at a certain point, like bad and something that tastes good and something that tastes bad become kind of entirely subjective to someone's experience, right? And what they perceive the food to be. That being said, I think there's still some stuff that I would not do. I would not do, for instance, I would not eat I don't know if I would eat balut. That's always the one that gets brought up as like, well, what about balut? I'm gonna build this here. We'll build it at the edges. I feel like I should put the wet stuff on the plate itself, on the cheese plate itself, so it keeps cool, doesn't get into the edges. Yeah, I'm gonna have to eat like all this shit, but I'm gonna have to build towers up of cheeses. Unfortunately, the jars won't be able to be in the picture, I don't think. This is a lot more cheese than I expected. maybe we'll spill it out the back. Balut, yeah, eat people. Balut is, I think, I mean, we could talk about it, but it's like basically a fertilized chicken egg that you catch before it grows into a being, and it's like, I don't know about that one. I hear it does taste very good, and the texture is like crazy good, but like it's hard to look at. That's all I can say. We have our delicious French blue stacked up here. I'll clean up around the ring probably. Like, you know. I'm gonna move this along though. I want all this to get to room temperature and melty. The second up, let's do. Let's see, I'm thinking cheese, meat, cheese. Yeah, look at that blue cheese. Absolutely delicious. We got our crackers here too. I think I needed to introduce this spread, but I have an amazing, stunning These are Miel de Romero con almendra barcona. These are just almonds and rosemary honey. Honey of rosemary with almond Marcona almonds. This was a twofer because I was like, I need nuts on this board, and I need honey on this board. I saw this and I was like, oh, this is exactly what I want. So this is out of Spain, I believe. This one actually has info on it. So Miel de Romero con almendra Marcona. Yeah, my Spanish is awful. Served with fresh or mild cheeses, but can be enjoyed in numerous other ways as well. I'm actually kind of sad. I think they have a walnut and lemon honey listed here, and I was like, oh, I should have gotten that. It's Mythica. Let's look this up. Anything about Mythica? Honey and almonds. Just stuff on like cheese websites. I don't think I have their actual site here anywhere, yeah. Well, either way, rosemary honey with almonds. Let's crack this puppy. Any controversy? No controversy, no website. They don't have a web presence at all. That's pretty wise. Oh, look at that. I'm wondering if it's just from rosemary plants or if it's actually like there's rosemary in it, but that's what I got one of these little spoons for, so it's fine. Put this off to the side here. Next on the docket, I think I need to add a meat over on the cheese board, so we'll divide these up. So the next one I got here is a beautiful, a stunning Toscana sausage. So I only went with 2 sausages because, in my experience, the cheese tends to take the central spotlight. Let me get rid of that. The cheese tends to get rid of this, take the central spotlight, and you can get great sausage, but smoked meat is just insanely expensive down there. So I actually pulled up this website here. This is the Molinari Toscano Salame. let me get this up on Vivaldi. I looked this one up earlier ahead of time. This is the tangy pork salami. Salame. Coated in coarsely chopped flavor of garlic and whole peppercorns. A great salami for panini sandwiches with provolone, marinated tomato, and red onion. That sounds fucking great. This is out of, I can't remember where this is out of. I want to say this is here in Washington. No, this one's not. This one's out of this one's definitely out of the U.S., but yeah, this is out of San Francisco. Yeah, $52 for a whole one. I bought a much smaller amount than a whole one, and I still got like a shitload. I'm trying not to pull the prices up because I don't want it to feel too weird, but they gave me so fucking much for the amount of money I paid. I'm not even like upset. Like, look at this. Give me like 3 rows. So I should get that black pepper. I should get that garlic. These I might not be able to put all on the plate. I'm gonna roll these up and just refill this as I need to. Like throughout the speed run, the Gregory Horror Show speed run watch together, because that speed run of it is like, it's like an hour long, so it's gonna be a bit. So one of the things I wanted to do with the meats is I kind of just wanted to do a little roll job on these bad boys. Just like, they take up less space, they become bite size. I need to try this. Let's see. It's garlic. Yeah. Nice and greasy. Let me know if I'm chewing into the mic. I don't think I am. Yeah, that's killer. It's a little spicy. It's a little greasy. Yeah, I mean, it's a smoked sausage, so it's just got a nice, like, it's kind of a moist greasy, if you know what I mean. Like, it's kind of like, it's not like a filmy grease. It kind of feels like a lot like half water. So we'll roll these bad boys up and add them to the tray here. I think I want probably more than this. I think I got a pretty inventive idea actually I want to do with this. So I got like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We like our grease meats. That's right. I'm thinking about 10 of each, so I'm gonna pull 2 more off of here and package the rest of this up and just refill it as I need. It's a lot. This is a lot more meat than I expected. I haven't opened this meat up yet. This is all stuff that like I basically threw in my like to-go cold bag here, and then didn't look at because I was just like, oh, that looks really good. Let me give me some of that. Give me some of that. So we're gonna leave the meat here for now because I have an inventive way of, well, I want to get into the other meat. We'll get into the other meat and then we'll do the last 2 cheeses because there's a way I want to set this up that requires the other meat. So this next one is the Felino. I also have this pulled up here. I think this one's out of the Midwest. Oh yes, I know where this one's out of. So let me reveal it real quick. So this is the Felino. This is a pork salami with organic red wine and black peppercorns. So we're going black peppercorn at the end. I'm gonna eat a bunch of it. Don't worry. These are definitely more like bite size. Look at these bad boys. Look at that texture. Look at that texture. This is blurry as shit. Look at my nasty fingernails. This is a lot. Yeah, again, I did not buy. This is like completely different. This one feels a lot more like a big boy adult meat. Somebody scream. It's pretty bitter. But it's good. Like, you definitely, it's just black pepper and red wine. So you really taste the red wine. It's in a natural hog casing as well. Oh yeah, I never pulled up the thing here. Vivaldi. I'm greatly holding back from like, what's it called? Like trying this with the blue cheese right now. But I want to get into all that when I'm streaming this. So I'm trying to figure out how I want to pull these. Though I don't think I can plate these the way I wanted to, these sausages. So, yeah, natural hog casing, 2 to 2.5 pound to 3 each. Look at that thing, though. Look at that. That thing is beastly. So good. All Smoking Goose. This is out of Philadelphia, I believe. I was tempted to get some, like, I wanted to get European, like, meats, but they're, like, Iberico ham is so expensive. It's unreal. Yeah, this isn't gonna work, but one bonus thing here is with these sausages, like I'm folding and stacking these bad boys, yeah? They might hold pretty okay like this. My original idea was I was gonna roll them up, like with the other ones and kind of like vary them, so it's like every other sausage you get one of these, but I didn't realize this was like a tiny sausage when I got it. But this is a bonus, because it means it'll take up less space on the plate. This is so much sausage, though. I think, like, probably, like, there is probably good. You can kind of see. Look at that. That's a meat stack. Whew. That's so much. This is so much more than I thought I bought. I apologize. I did not, like, I asked for a very small weight, and so I was like, well, this will be enough for like 1 or 2. You know, this will be enough for maybe 1 or 2 people to eat charcuterie, but this is actually a lot, so I misjudged it quite a bit. But I suffer for you, so I think the smart idea, prevailing thought with charcuterie is you go cheese, meat, cheese, but it's definitely not required. I'm really suffering over here, yeah. I ate a hot dog before I got on stream, and a nectarine. I was gonna eat that nectarine with this, but I ended up, and I guess there'll be 2 cheeses and I can put a fruit in the middle here. But it was much too juicy. It would have gone everywhere, so beautiful. We have our charcuterie so far. curtain over here. I guess it's time we should introduce the La Panzanella artisanal crackers. Mini crocantini sea salt flavor. I think these ones are imported from Italy as well, right? No, these are from Tukwila. These are local? Oh yeah, La Panzanella is a local bakery. I should have known that. But these are out of Tukwila and Charlotte, North Carolina. Who cares? These aren't nearly as fancy as I thought. I'm so mad. Hot dog and nectarine. Yeah, that's American charcuterie for sure. Okay. For the next cheese, this one's not necessarily, we're keeping it in the US for the next cheese out here. So, but this one's actually, I believe, out of Vermont. This is the Sherry Gray. It's a double cream ash ripened medallion with grass-fed cow's milk and cream. I think they named this to honor, they named it after someone who died in Greensboro, I believe. But this is an impressive cheese. Look at this. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Need to get closer, but not mold. This one wasn't too bad priced. I would have probably bought a whole one of these, but I bought a half because it seemed like a lot. Where can we get access to the full menu? Oh shit! I meant to be typing this in. I'll list it on Twitter. But yeah, I'll have a. Once I get this built, I'll type it in the what's on the menu. I've been meaning to add that, but I gotta do so much, or I'm trying to keep so much going, unfortunately. But this is ash ripened for me. But yeah, I'll absolutely get the full menu with the up after this, because this is much more expansive than I expected. So this is Jasper Hill Farm out of Vermont, I want to say. Yeah, Vermont. This is Vermont cheese, but look at that. It's like a nice creamy paste cheese, and so for that, I'm gonna kind of just slice off a corner of it and maybe take the top off of it, because it's gonna just go it's just like a paste, so it's not actually gonna like do anything. It's not gonna be able to. I'm not really able to cut it apart. So. The ash coating on the cheese serves a purpose beyond the aesthetically pleasing stony complexion on its rind. It plays a part in tempering the fresh wheel's surface pH. The result of this is the detailed ripening is a truly indulgent, one-of-a-kind cheese. Sherry Gray is first a feast for the eyes with its soft, silvery rind. Flavors of cultured cream dominate with subtle hints of fresh button mushrooms and a warm, nutty finish that lingers on the palate. It's named for a member of the community, Sherry Gray. Sold out, yeah, sold out. Oh, this. You don't want to see this. This is another cheese I'm doing. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cut this here. I did wipe off the knife, by the way. But that is not mold on the top. That is simply ash. Would you rather see mold on your cheese or ash? What's worse to you? Because I'm ambivalent either way, but it's creamy. Look at that. Yeah, but I mean, like, the thing is, you don't really, here's the thing, when you eat, like, I get the aversion, because you see mold and you're like, that's hairy, I ain't eating that shit, right? Yeah, also, shout out to all my homies, all my watchers on MAOI inhibitors. I'm so sorry. I will enjoy all this for you. I know you can't have this. I apologize for dangling in front of your face. I don't know if that's you or not, Bug, but I know I had a friend who was on an MAOI inhibitor, and you can't eat ripened cheeses and like aged sausages because there's an enzyme in there that makes them not work. I'm just gonna take the top off this really easy, like. Yeah, no, isn't that crazy? I'm left with this stuff here. So, this is what I want to use. I want to use the shovel for this in particular. I think it'll be perfect for this. Yeah, I'm gonna do that right now because I was like, I don't think I have a top of this rind, and I was like, I don't think you can understand how like soft this cheese is. It looks very good. I'm not a big brie head. I like how much. I think kind of tastes bad, but here we have this. It's like, it is like butter. Wish my camera would focus. Got a little shovel. Yeah, we can just pull it back. It's like, oh god, it's like frosting. It's just falling apart. Whew. Yeah. This is a nightmare. Oh. I got a little bit here that I'm gonna try. I got a smidge on here. Yeah, it's very frosting-like. I gotta get rid of this rind that just like crumbled in my hands though. It's very sticky. Give this a try. Yo. Yeah, no, it does taste like button mushrooms. Like, spot on. Creamy. Hey, Acer. It's creamy, it's smooth, it's like... It's got a bit of a salty bite, but it's like really pleasing. But it definitely has like a mushroomy taste. I'm gonna go ahead and take this here too. Very good. Go ahead and add this on. It's very silly. This one I want to have facing outward, I think. And then I'll stick the spoon in it like this. Just shovel. That's okay. Like I said, I ate hot dogs, so I mean, this is my fancy meal. Sounds good. Cold soba sounds so good. So we're gonna get into the last one. This one's probably the most orthodox, I think, of the cheeses. This is the Cassiotta. I'm saying that in Spanish. It's Italian. From Monte Tretini. Cassiotta, something like that. With black truffle. It smells very black truffle-y. Got little flecks in there. This is more of a solid, like, hearty farmer's cheese. Like, it's like a mozzarella, like, almost. I don't know how well you can see it here, but the lighting got like really dark in here. One sec. Oh, it's the low light compensation. Let me change that. Looks fine actually. American pizza. Everyone, yeah, no, that all sounds great. I just love food. This is pretty standard. This is Italian milk. No frills.
I must say that smells delicious.
The cheese is eating the light. It really is though. We got the truffle one here. It's like I said from Monte Tretini.
I must say that smells delicious.
Produced with the addition of real pieces of black summer Italian truffle. This might be another one I need to slice through the hat. So, you know, I need to slice in half. So the problem I just realized is I'm using the same knife on these, so I'm probably, like, propagating these cheeses together, but it's fine. Even if I somehow don't eat all this, it will get eaten tonight, I think. Give this bad boy a slice. Oh, yeah. Good chunk. Beecher's cheese curds. Oh, yeah, you do. Absolutely. The Beecher's cheese curds. Beecher's is a local cheesery that does, you can get cheese curds for them pretty much anywhere now, which is great. So I'm thinking maybe like this big. Wish I knew how to cut little triangles. Be like there. Kind of like the Triforce, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna do it like this actually. Here we go. We got little. Yeah, that's what we want. We got little pyramidal cheeses. Oh, yeah, Greenland. It's one of those things you don't realize. Ooh, yuzu tofu. See, I have a pile of tofu I need to like eat in our fridge too. That's probably gonna be on the dinner menu here. Some tofu stir fries in the next couple weeks because they're gonna turn soon. Yeah, cheese curds are a thing you really can only get in places that have like good cheese makers. And you don't realize it until you've been somewhere without it. Like, turn into what? Tofu stir fry? Why am I getting the Germa face? Cheese curds you can only get locally. Yeah. It's one of those things. The tofu is gonna turn soon. Yeah, it's gonna turn into bad tofu. This is a good amount of this cheese. I think the main issue is I sliced up too much of the blue cheese. But if there's one thing on here that I'm gonna eat like all of, it's that myself is that blue cheese. So let's start positioning these here. Music is so like dire for what's happening on screen. We're almost done building this though. I gotta garnish it with some fruit. I'm gonna move this blue cheese up here. I don't like it hanging out on the side. I think that's a good spot for like the jar and such. This is never. Oh, making baked Alaska? That makes more sense. I should make it. I've always wanted to try to make it, but it really is. It's like ice cream. It's ice cream covered in meringue, and that you blowtorch, and you have to get the ice cream to like really cold temperatures to be able to blowtorch the outside of it, or to bake the outside of it without it falling apart. It's wild. All right, so we're kind of built. Clean this up a little bit. We got 3 stunning cheeses and 2 absolutely beautiful meats. I'm trying to think if there's anything else Gordon Ramsay says, and I'm pretty sure he just says stunning and beautiful. Here's the most stunning ingredients for you. So I would say we just need to decorate this bad boy. Let me get my meat and cheese sack out of the way here. Gorgeous. Yeah, gorgeous. Wow. It says wow a lot. I don't really have a place for this plum now that I look at it. Maybe in the center? Oh yeah, what if I like slice it and try to keep the sides together and then just like put it in the center? Yeah, I think that'll work. Put this off to the side. That's a beautiful little charcuterie. Let's get this fresh plum going though. I really want some fruit on here, so thinking we slice it here. And I'm hoping this knife is sharp enough. Ooh. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, that grilled cheese is insane to me. That video is absolutely nuts. Look at that cross section on that plum. Look at the juice beating at the bottom. See the on the blade? Yeah, like that Gordon Ramsay one is so funny. Just a little. These are like right on the ripeness though, so this is where I want it to be. That makes sense. It should have a little bit of give, but otherwise be fine. I'm gonna eat this part. Everyone, go get your nice fruits and vegetables and go eat them right now. Get your nice meats out of the fridge. I think I can slice these from this direction. It might work better. Yeah. Oh, this juice is everywhere. Yeah, I meant to put plastic wrap over my keyboard, but I forgot. I mean, I'm not touching it now, but yeah, I think I just sliced these from the inside. I need to drain one of these bad boys too. Right? You always forget. I feel like it's a really great way to center yourself in the world again. It's like, if you ever feel like you're listless or kind of feel detached from everything, maybe eat like a peach. Eat something grounding. Eat a nice fresh fruit. You know, eat a crazy good like fruit that's extremely sharp. But at least make you go, damn, that fruit is pretty good. Eat a nice stone fruit. Yeah, exactly. Get the vinegar off of that. I think I want to get like two of those over here. Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm probably just gonna use these like in order, right? Like I'm just gonna like eat one. Yeah, wake up fruit. Exactly. Like You're in a coma. In your world, for some reason, in your world, you see me as like a not very successful streamer who's cutting up fruits and cheeses on camera. But I need you to wake up. You're in a coma. To me, Markiplier. Fuck. Alright, so I need to figure out how I'm gonna get these onto the plates. They're very sweet. Not at all sour. Just like, yeah. These are Spanish. They're like cocktail adornments. Figure I get a pickle, I get an onion, I get a pepper, I get an olive. It's like win-win. So, how am I gonna do this? I think I can tilt this just back. I need to tilt this just back a little bit. You can actually see what's going on down here. So I want to get the plums need to be in there, so I think I'll just stack them up. They've kind of been draining, so hopefully they don't leach too much juice into the surrounding cheeses, but now I'm on a time limit with these bad boys, so I thought about it, but I don't wanna cross-contaminate either. Yeah, it is for a wine glass. The spoon will stick to it. It's not very well. Clean that off. Beautiful. We just need a couple of grapes on here, just to get really annoying, get in the way. You trying to get to other foods on the charcuterie tray, you know? So they can fall if you reach for something. Oh yeah, you know what? I thought I was gonna put them around the ring here, the back. Because there's like I don't know if you can see it, there's like an indent in the tray. Yeah, you can totally see it. Yeah, you gotta have the thing that makes it kind of annoying to get to the charcuterie. If you don't set little traps on your charcuterie board for your guests to solve, you're kind of bad at it. I'm sorry, you're failing at it. You know what would work for the pickles though is the lid cap. Put the lid cap from the pickles themselves. Because a fly ain't gonna land in an open pickle jar. Thank you. This is, if I was presenting this to another person rather than my stream, I would put probably a third one of these on here, but I think this is about it. Let me get these out of the way. I need to get some like pictures. Oh, we need dessert on here too, of course. We have two delicious Fiat. It might be Fert. I think it says Fiat, like the car. One of them is labeled Noir, and the other one is labeled El Camino. So I think it's a white chocolate, dark chocolate, Fiat chocolates. You can put them down here on the bottom. Clear some of this off here. It occurs to me I should have come up with a place to put the dirty dishes and the dirty knife. Okay. I gotta get a couple pics of the finished board, absolutely. But I gotta clean this up first real quick. We got napkins I need to put on display, little jars. You get to uncover a little rat underneath it. It's called the floor. Dang. Been fucking roasted. I like the three grapes, and then there's like a gap here. I don't like that gap. Second. I did wash my grapes beforehand, don't worry. Okay, we got this. I'm gonna hold on to this towel probably, I'm gonna need it. We need to position some of this. This is beautiful. Three grapes. Benicio del Toro, everybody. Delicious. The mustard. Maybe I don't put that in the jar. Maybe I just leave them closed. Yeah, that looks good. Gotta cover up my mark as well. And of course, we do need a spread of napkins. So we have some very special napkins here for you. I don't know if you can see them. There we go. We got some toasting and posting napkins. But we're gonna try to do a spiral, and I'm gonna fail at it. So I'm just gonna do a nice little swirl of napkins. TikTok napkins, yeah, they're amazing. I love to post. What can I say? Don't I though? I just end up with the weirdest stuff. Jay and I just have an eclectic collection of just ridiculous crap. This cheese is melting, by the way. I really got to get some pics of this. The best part is any pics I take is gonna have my dirty ass keyboard in the background. So. Okay, one sec. I'm taking pictures. I'm gonna try not to get my big ass head in it. Beautiful. I'll have the full list of ingredients up on Twitter, probably in the video description as well for this, but I'm really excited for the 1924 blue cheese. And those plums. Ooh. Oh, lordy. All right, let's crack some of these puppies open. I need a drink though. One second. If everyone's favorite, a glass for everyone's favorite Italian restaurant, Red Robin. Robin themed. We have a nice bottle of San Pellegrino. I am going back to Italy for this one. I just sniffed the bottle like it was wine, like I was gonna smell anything but water. So true story about this bottle of San Pellegrino. Not this bottle specifically, but this number, this vintage or whatever the hell you want to call it. The very cheapo stuff that's like $2 a bottle. Yeah, it's not a mukbang. I don't do mukbang. Nice try though. So we had a bottle. Someone left a bottle at our place after like a dinner party thing we did a long time ago, and I didn't know. I thought it was really nice. Like I thought this was like a fancy bottle of San Pellegrino because I never buy it. Yeah, San Pellegrino is Italian for San Peregrine. That is true. But they left it at our place. I thought it was a nice fancy bottle, and I told a friend, I was like, oh yeah, I think that's like one of those $10 bottles. Like, no, that's like less than a soda. It's a giant bottle of sparkling water. And we also have the New York's own Martinelli's. I think it's from New York. No, this is from California. I'm a fucking liar. Ooh. Look at that, though. Oh. If you can't fuck with Martinelli's, sparkling or otherwise, you don't get me. But we need some friends positioned around here. Shit! Oh, I needed to position them for the picture. What am I doing? No. We gotta take this back. This looks 10 times better. Andy's here, folks. What am I doing? I gotta have Andy on board. Andy, you gotta get blue cheese on you, Val. You gotta take one for the team. I really should not be getting him dirty. Oh, you gotta have Martinelli's. Like the best. It really is the best apple juice you'll ever have. Oh, there's just a cheese block here. That's what he usually sits on. It's sparkling apple juice. Perfect music timing, I gotta say. Yeah, we gotta do this again. 1 second. Unacceptable. Andy is not featured in these pictures. Gotta get a couple of different angles. Oh, thank you. Hey, man, have a nice day. But Oh, you mean like the emote wall? Yeah, I love it. Emote wall was like the thing that I was like, when I first started streaming, I was like, I don't know what I need to figure out for this, but like, this is the one thing I need to have. I have to have my emotes flying across the screen. I thought about doing the Nico Nico style. I know that's how Jams had theirs for a while, but like, it gets to be too much sometimes, especially after a raid. Get some of these crackers. It's great. I love it. I love the Nico Nico style, but yeah, it is. Realistically, it's hard to see. Get the water here. Let's eat something here. What should we build first? I'm thinking we just do something real simple. I throw on some of the Toscana. Actually forgot what the other one was called already. The other meat. Gotta look at my phone. Build a little house. I could build a little house. Yeah, that's true. I should do that. What's that other meat called? The felino. Yeah, I usually get econ going, you know, build some marines up. We'll do something real simple. We'll do blue cheese Toscano, and probably like a grape afterwards. Get a grape on there now. Grape and blue cheese. The winning combination. Okay. It's a good starter base, but we can do better. I didn't realize it's probably going to take me forever to eat all this. So, we'll see how it goes, but we'll probably end up watching something pretty soon here. I guess the original idea was to watch the speedrun playthrough of Gregory Horror Show just to know what I'm getting into. So, but I need to take notes during that, so maybe we'll find something else to watch. Bippo? Like Bippo the Rat? There was something else I wanted to watch, I think. One second. Let me build another one here. I think we're gonna do one of these. These ones aren't very big compared to the crackers, so let's get some of that black truffle cheese on here. I'm thinking with the black truffle cheese, you just want to drop a little bit of honey. Maybe an almond. Yeah, look at that. I don't know if you can see that. I'm tapped into a different window from OBS. We need more honey on here, though, stat. Yeah, they're almonds. These are Marcona almonds. That honey is insane. Yeah, you can just barely taste the rosemary there. It's great. Let me find something to watch real quick. Otherwise, we can just take in all this, you know? Build up another one here. I'm thinking I'm gonna do one that's meatless, like it's just cheese and fruit. We'll try some of this. Since I already tried some of this, I actually didn't try any of the black truffle one. This is so messy. I keep going to put something on and I'm just like, wait, let me eat this real quick. Oh, you know what? Let's watch Biker Mice from Mars. Y'all want to watch Biker Mice from Mars? You You know you want to watch it. You get another plum on there, and I think you know, I want a little more of this cheese. This cheese is kind of hard to put on stuff. Tastes really good, but it doesn't want to cooperate. The shovel. This video is awesome and short? Okay. Got it. Oh yeah, this is classic. We'll watch this. We'll watch this and then I'll put on some Biker Mice from Mars. I need to get a Vivaldi up again and smaller. Or even better, we do it like this. We make this smaller. Oh, this is on the wrong thing. Second. Let's see all my subs. Oh, you can't hear this, can you? I just realized. Oh. Greenland never sends people rats. I've heard this. It's like I need to capture the audio from this.
Spam and spam for sushi. Double spam. Today I will make.
Oh yeah, the rats just
sandwich.
multiply when you're there. This is a classic. I'm gonna try one of these pickles. These pickles are huge, so I'm gonna crack it in half.
Sando de panda.
Very good, spicy.
Beep, beep. Wah!
They are cute. You just have to work with them. Cheese and beans.
Spam cheese sandwich. いただきます。Pork and beans. Pork and.
Let me get some of this Coleman's mustard on. I got a cheese and a pickle here. This is a sandwich.
Pork and beans and spam. 3, 2, 1, go! Open sandwich. Pork and beans and spam.
Well, that mustard is so spicy.
Pork
That's
and
video.
beans
I love this
with
video.
cheese. 3, 2, 1.
We get blue cheese and plums. We're going crazy. Blue cheese,
Pork and
plum.
beans with cheese.
We're gonna do some honey on top of this bad boy. That's a little house. It is what I'm doing. He's doing charcuterie, right? Like he's mixing and matching. How to make boiled dumplings. That's not what I want to watch. Got recommended a whole lot of videos. That is someone who played Minecraft, absolutely. Upgrading the Zune. We can get Bluetooth on the Zune, eh? It's so boring. Okay, 1 second. Let's get rid of this. I'm gonna hide this because I need to load up my media player. Hold that thought. Watch Biker Mice from Mars. My go-to. I don't know what to put on, but I want to put on something rat related. What season? Season 1, 2, or 3? First answer gets it. Season 3 it is. Too late. I decided on my own. We're gonna watch. Oh, Biker. Oh yeah, it has like 72 episodes. We got Biker Mice at the Round Table. Oh, this is a two-parter. This is perfect. 1 second. Need a window capture device. Yes, Media Player Classic. See, you know what you wanted me to capture. You knew what you were doing. Perfect. Okay. I just need to switch over the sound. This shouldn't take more than a second here. Oh, what was asked? Oh no, it's okay. It's okay. I jumped on it very quick. Oh, I need to fix that though. Maybe it doesn't need to be like fully like this. Square show. It's a square resolution. Perfect.
It's just too quiet.
Yeah, a whole week now and not a peep on old lobster lips.
It's not natural. I'm getting a Willie D's.
Yeah, we all are, bro. Of course, some of us are handling it a tiny bit better than others.
My turn to spackle.
Been watching this old mouse again, huh, bro? And now we have behind door number 1.
I can't take it anymore. I need to
Season 3, episode 1.
Chill, Adrenaline Mouse. At least this break's giving Charlie a chance to give the bikes their 20 million mile tune-up.
Okay, listen. Let's say we just go bust up a few goons. Even one. Please, maybe even just kick their tires.
Oh, yeah, he's in bad shape.
Bros, let's...
He needs to fight so bad.
This quiet.
Who's the cutest
Must
one?
be up to something, right?
The main one.
He is. Isn't it our born duty as heroes to put him on ice?
He does have a point.
Well,
I can never remember their names.
let's rock.
Whoa, no, wait a minute, Vincent. Charlie said our bikes weren't ready yet.
Oh, she's just a perfectionist. Besides, it sounds ready to me.
Although Vinny's pretty hot.
Well, at least we'll find out what Limburger's up to. And, we are running out of spackle.
Yeah, he's the cutest. He's got the gay earring and everything.
Over at Heroes Amble, sweetheart. We're gonna whip us some Bhutan.
They're all hot though. Moto's hot. Vinny's hot.
No! Come back! Oh,
They're so mean.
the weapons back in your bikes yet.
Awful quiet. But then again,
Guess there's still a ghoul or two left in Chi-Town after all.
Well, I guess
They did tone down the gayness in this, Damien. This by this season, but it's still pretty gay.
Chucklehead. What? Hey! Bogus! Where's my lasers? Whoa!
They gave. It's so funny they gave him like a April O'Neil type because they realized how gay this show would be otherwise. But Vinny calls everybody sweetheart anyway, like male or like.
Oh, mama, our bikes are only half baked.
and we're about to get frosted.
And and the truffle cheese is like, whew. The theme. The show will not hold up to that. Oh yeah, this is I think so. Real quick, something you may note some French titles in this. That's because there's no DVD release for this show. It's never been archived meaningfully in any way. Basically everything that everybody has up from the show is from VHS rips, but they do have the full show. Why is that censored? Except for some reason in the early 2000s they had a Biker Mice from Mars revival in Europe. And so these are the French rips when they broadcasted them in like much higher like digital quality that still nobody knows where those masters are or where they exist, but yeah. So this is a fan restoration project. I am not one of those fans. Where it's the French version with the English voice tracks. So you have the superior episode quality.
Freeform number 9, bros.
But I mean, this media is not lost. At least this is archived pretty extensively. The tracker I got this from. I'm always seeding this because I was like, more people need a copy of this stupid, awful show.
Shall we, gentlemen?
Found out how to use the soft cheese. As a spread, as you should.
Oh, man. All dressed up and no fish to scale.
And looky here. Limburger left a little treat behind for us. Heads up, Rose!
I'm gonna go for the olive on this bad boy. Olive and the red pepper.
Bet your guppy guts is in the lab.
Down. I'm not a big olive head, I'll be honest. But I'll eat what I'm given. A good olive.
Check out the goodies beaming out of Carbo's.
I love capers.
I wonder if Chumhead's not around. He's out stripping ore from somewhere else.
I'm a big caper head lately. I bought so many capers.
In a deadly crossfire. What could be finer?
Vinny's get this little guy's running.
Hey, Wise Guys! Your weapons aren't working.
Yep, nothing gets by her.
I like olives in things, but olives by themselves I can pass. I don't like I like olives on pizza, olives on sandwich and stuff. I think it serves a place, but like straight olives, I don't fuck with them at all. It's like one of my main food things that I don't like, which is sad because I like most foods. I'm always up for trying it. Again, when people are like, try this olive, it tastes good. But I'm always let down, so, you know, I don't get my hopes up too much. Piece of rind in here.
Oh, man. I gotta lay off those double root beers and hot dog smoothies.
Ew.
I don't know what happened, but I better get your bike's battle ready.
Most olives,
Wonder where
yeah.
those goons are.
I wonder where we are.
Wherever we are, it looks like Limburger's been doing the landscaping.
It's the same stuff that was pouring out of the transporter.
Yo, bros. Check this out.
Cool. You found a way to pack our battle armor.
I did manage to complete a few of my improvements for the new model
It's
year.
more of the
They
spread
were
here, but I-
supposed to keep you out of trouble.
Hey, duh, we're heroes. We live for trouble.
I can't get enough of this honey, though.
Man, that transporter must have dumped us onto some planet of giant refrigerator magnets.
I don't know. They look more like
Angry refrigerator magnets.
Behold their wheel.
Refrigerator magnets.
They must be in league with the evil.
You said a double root beer and a hot dog smoothie.
You metalheads are making a big mistake.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think olives are really good and stuff, and they're not like a food I... Oh. With dripping honey. He's the one who eats the... It's too much, Rachel, yeah. Like, it's just stressful in the worst way.
men.
Well, I guess these citizens still want more.
Yeah, this Coleman's mustard it's very sharp and like horseradishy.
Dragon. Well,
What?
That's more like your basic Plutarchian backhoe to me.
I fear no man or beast.
Swords? Dragons? You know, if I didn't know better, I'd swear we were back in the middle.
Lancelot, come back!
I do too, it's really good.
Oh my gosh, I knew it! We've gotta save him.
You mean you know that walking piece of aluminum siding?
Those guys are knights. This is the Middle Ages. We've gone back in
She's so
time.
excited.
Right then, that calls for tactic XXI. Come on, Rose.
Hey, but you heard him. I'm a fighting kind of wench.
Oh, great. See you at the next wench fight.
Let's leave her there.
Well, lookies.
I hate this guy.
Like them moving sardine cans. Say nighty night. Night. Huh? Aw, nuts. Where'd them mousies come from?
Aren't they great? Their helmet design is very cute. It's Pete's human Sona.
Nights sure fly by.
Hey, ever see a dragon fly off a cliff?
I swim.
I'm pretty sure he's voiced by Jim Cummings as well, so, you know, like, there's also that.
Mama, guess these babies needed a little bit more time up on the rack.
That stinker-pater worked like a charm, boss. Them mousies is now drowned like water rat.
He's just gonna hate himself in the morning.
Hey, Lublets. Thanks for the lift.
All right, you smart pieces. This time, no more Mr. Nice Goon.
Amazing.
Show bed. Show bed box.
Thank you, Greenland.
Do I surround
So,
with the evolution?
so if you're not following the plot, that's okay, because it's very hard to follow. They went through a time transport and went back to time
Show
where
bed box.
the bad guys, which
Show
are these
bed
big
box.
fish aliens who dress as humans, I guess they're strip mining the Middle Ages for materials. Yeah, there's a plot.
Come on, let's go change his oil.
Let's go change his oil.
Beat the neighbors.
What?
Oh, man, we have to whip these tin.
Excuse me, I don't think that's what changes oil means. Yeah, let's go change his oil.
Men again.
They do stuff like that all the time. Like, well,
All right, Brett.
I'm not gonna be done. I'm not gonna be finished after I eat this because I still gotta eat some more of that meat with some of this stuff. But like, we'll watch the first episode again because the first episode is like the gayest
The
one.
honor of having saved my life, warrior.
Oh, right. It's what I do.
Are you really the Sir Lancelot? As in King Arthur?
We are
Guns
his
go off.
knights of the Round Table. At your
Ew.
service, my fairest of ladies. I regret to see the dragon ate your clothing.
What? Oh.
Hey, Lance, keep your mind on your
You
horse.
warriors have slain the dragon who devours our countryside. We must celebrate. You shall accompany us to Camelot.
Camelot?
Honest, boss.
I love how she just looks like she looks like a ripoff of like the Little Mermaid.
Tapestries. Sorry, boss. Let me use this
Ah!
towel here to dry on. That's a little scratchy, but who's got towels like the dudes anyway? Say, boss, when do you think we can go back to Chicago?
Not till we've completed this aggravating assignment, you petroliferous...
Because he's a fish. Also, yeah, there's a bunch of weird slime stuff in this show. Like, I don't know why.
Or which exists only in this dreadfully damp ancient England.
This is me right now. I'm eating, eating the charcuterie.
Worms leave a nasty aftertaste.
Good news, your heart-clogging creaminess. The time transporter's automated repair systems have been engaged to...
Okay. Okay. I need you to hear this guy's voice. For this character, alright?
undo the mice's damage.
Because he sounds exactly like half of the Zerg in StarCraft 2.
That they would follow me back
They use his voice that voice style so often. I think Zagara has the same voice as this guy.
Extremely unpleasant aquatic odor.
No, my dear deviated glib doctor. Gasoline. There
What?
are no petrol stations or oil refineries in ancient England. So eventually the mice will quite simply run out of fuel.
Oh no. Wait, that's... Okay, yeah, I guess that's true. They can't really just keep driving their dumb motorcycles everywhere.
Lord of all England, Queen Guinevere, I present the noble slayers of the dragon and the Lady Charlie.
I love their tabards.
Remove your helmets and bow in the presence of the king and queen.
That's probably not a good idea.
You must heed the law of the realm.
Hope they got their seatbelts fastened.
Uh-oh. They're all hot mice.
No, don't be afraid. These three brave warriors have been put under an evil spell.
Spell? Spell my tail.
They've been transformed into giant
So hot.
Oh, what a terrible fate.
There's nothing terrible about this, bud.
Good Merlin, as
What?
royal wizard, have you
What?
any potion with which to reverse this enchantment?
By Jove, stuff.
The wizard just appeared. No, do not. Okay, good.
I
I
was like, if they turn him human, I'm gonna fucking lose it.
Stuff out of little blue elves.
Yes, no matter, Merlin. Enchantment or no, they have
Very
slain
close.
the rampaging dragon, and thus are our honored guests. I decree a grand banquet.
Bring on the root beer!
Root beer?
Bring on the
What
root
is this
beer.
root beer?
Oh man, this really is the Dark Ages.
Well, Carbuncle, is the transporter
It's.
off?
I wouldn't be. I mean, I think it is animated in like Europe, so that's not far off.
And to that end, your chief criminal, the drilling probes have located the largest concentration of pure tin in all of England, under the castle known as Camelot.
Camelot. Oh, how delicious!
That one don't work.
The ore that must be gone.
That is nasty. Black truffle does not go with plum. That is disgusting.
Lies in one
Blah.
perfect spot. For after we get through with it, there'll be no
Yeah, welcome. We already put together the charcuterie. Now we're watching Biker Mice from Mars played. Good seeing you. Have you ever seen this show? Well, maybe you'll actually get to see the mice. There they are. Look at him go.
Biker heaven.
Yeah, buddy. Man, these are some rude, crude dudes.
They love it here.
What is this stuff?
This is killing me.
You got any root beer?
Root beer, Sawyer? Oh, I'd never even heard of such a beverage until you arrived.
Yeah, well, come on, Cookie. We're going to the royal kitchen. We got work to do.
Gross. This is not quite the way I pictured a banquet at Camelot. Oh? Why is that?
She's so cool.
I don't know.
Most amazing. How does this strange steam move, eh? Substitutionary locomotion spelled number 7?
Same diff. Internal combustion engine.
Using gas.
This episode's actually good. Oh, you did?
Dress.
Gasoline?
Yeah, and we're almost out. Say, you wouldn't.
I don't know if I like this black truffle cheese.
Alas not. But I am well versed in alchemy. Perhaps I can mix a hogshead of this gasoline.
Absolutely, come get one. Here you go.
Time for you
Just
to
grab
try
it.
the real thing. Genuine Chicago-style root beer.
Mmm, delicious.
Yeah, crap all over their
Seems a common
face.
name. It shall be called sarsaparilla, after Guinevere's mother. That should silence the old dragon.
I see Vinny's making
Hey, New Game
friends
Plus.
and influencing people as usual.
Vinny loves it here. I think the plot twist is Vinny's gonna want to stay in the Middle Ages, and they're going to be like, "But you can't stay here," and he's gonna be like, "But I get to fight with sweaty dudes, and we all hang out, and eat and burp, and slap each other on the ass. Like, what's the problem?" Like, I guarantee you that's gonna be the thing. That's gonna be the central plot, because this is a two-parter.
I declare this contest to be a draw.
What? Double or nothing, pretty boy.
Come on, Vincent. We have more important things to do, like finding Limburger.
Hey, lords and ladies, I beg to announce the arrival of the Baron of Munster, Lord Limburger. Accompanied by his wizard, Jester, and Sir Gris de Pitt, the Duke of Oil.
Well, well, bros, guess who's sneezing to dinner?
You dare
It's
enter
true, no
Camelot,
motorcycle.
Limburger? You whose dragons ravage our land?
Oh my, not quite the gracious welcome I'd imagined. But perhaps you're overwrought due to an obvious infestation of vermin.
Yeah, like a little cocktail onion here.
Possibly my wizard can help you exterminate them.
Take your best shot, Wiz.
All in good time.
State your business, Baron Limburger, then be gone.
But of course, your kingship. As part of my, how that never policy, I'm prepared to make you a generous offer
Duke
for
of
a
Oil.
certain burdensome parcel of real estate, namely Camelot.
They call him the Duke of Oil because he's always hitting blinkers.
Duke?
You presumptuous mountebank! Camelot is not to be bargained for like Dale Dons.
Oh, ho, sire, you wound me to the quick. My honor must be...
Yeah, so Blade, that voice is like identical to Zagara's voice in StarCraft 2.
I challenge
Isn't that funny, Breen?
to a jousting match.
It's just convenient,
I
isn't
think
it?
you dropped this.
Get some more of this ashy cheese going here.
I propose the stakes of the joust be modest. Say, Camelot.
Don't do it, Your Majesty. This stinkfish doesn't play fair.
Alas, a challenge is a challenge, and the rules of chivalry demand that a tournament be arranged.
Oh.
Excellent.
Oh, this is a
Then
nightmare.
let the massacre tournament
Let me
begin.
get this rind out. This rind is falling apart. Gross. Yeah, he's no Snively. I will say that. Snively is a better version of that character.
I knew it. Those charges are choppers.
We'll nail these knights for
That's
you,
the choppers.
King.
We need no help, my liege. Advance.
I'm like in love with him, but he's an idiot. That's a battle bot.
This is like shooting fishies in a sorry, boss.
Oh, impertinent idiot. Still, one must guard against the ugly possibility of fair
What's that sound?
play. Carbuncle.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, Dr. Carbuncle.
Do your milk, doesn't it?
Sir Lancelot!
Load runners because they're all secretly fish. Also, hey.
Stunning upset. Kindly affix your seal, and Camelot will be mine.
Wrong, Barracuda, but yeah, it ain't over till the fat fish
This-
squeals.
But I must protest.
He's got like fish lips because he's a fish.
This is a most serious breach of protocol.
They're honorary knights.
You hear that?
Yeah, like what?
Team buddy, the biker knights of the round.
He's a king. He can do whatever the hell he wants. Like,
Easy on the gas, guys.
we'll not get
Sounds
this
like
black
you're
truffle
not
cheese
having
again.
much luck cooking up our
It's-
refills.
It kind of ruins anything I put with it. I'm trying to like put honey on it, and it's like, still tastes bad. Still tastes like truffle oil. Maybe I can't appreciate the flavor of truffle yet, because I've never really had real truffle. So very musky. Yeah.
Check your sundials. It's time for nightfall.
Can't stop with that honey though.
Let those prehensile pests waste their precious petrol.
What's he doing? What was that?
Nevertheless, be mine.
What was that? Oh, I do like those chips, Damien. I can eat some of those. It's the shit, apparently.
Maneuver 12.
Yeah! Rock on!
Hey, let's rock and ride.
Grease that are gone. Limburger's up to something.
Yeah, it was really sad when I was at the farmer's market. I saw a bunch of fresh saffron. And, like, I really wanted to try it, but I was like, man, I don't have a use for it yet, you know? Not sure I would like it.
But your majesty,
Sure I would, but...
appearances can be ever so deceiving.
Oh, Mama, these knights are robots. I'm definitely taking this up with the Union.
Yeah, I know they used to use pigs, and they were just like, nope. But yeah, Marvel Productions. This is a Marvel property. Just so you know. I think it's actually a different Marvel. We need another episode here. 1 second. Executif. I thought I had the window for this open. I guess I didn't. Alright, we're gonna go back and watch episode 1 again because it is the best episode of this show. It is the gayest one. Jeremy Renner has his own app. You keep his name out of your mouth. Do you have your own app?
Yep, that's me. I'm the baddest motorcycle mama jamma in the universe.
Look how scruffy he looks.
Modest, too.
Soda pop.
This is living. Nothing to do but rocking and rolling and racing through the cosmos. We got absolutely no
Aren't they amazing, Blade?
problem.
Sir, target identified.
modified as a cyclodrome thunderpipe.
Unfortunately, the show sucks.
From the planet Mars.
Impossible. Weren't all Martian mice destroyed during the Plutarchian occupation of Mars?
I'm gonna pull these apart.
I wonder. Gunner, blow that ship to the 7 scattered galaxies. Now!
Charcuterie's almost gone.
Somebody out there doesn't like us.
Yeah, those somebodies look a lot like Plutarchians. I can almost smell them from here.
Looks like we've crossed with one of their destroyers. Vape 'em. What do you say we fry the fins off those stink faces?
Vape 'em.
Do it. One fish face barbecue coming up. Oh, man. Vincent, it works better if you shoot before the weapon flies out the door. Yeah, well, timing's everything.
So what are we gonna do?
That's easy. We're going down.
Oh yeah, I forgot people blew up that app. It's so funny. Yeah, the antennas are really goofy. It's really funny because the jury's out on if you should keep the antennas on them if you get art of them. I feel like I've seen both. Oh yeah, it's just set in Chicago. You know, like how TMNT is set in New York. Aren't they? Aren't they though? They do kill a lot of... Well, they're fish people, it's okay. La Découverte. This is Rock and Ride, I believe.
I knew I should have gone for the power steering. Whoa! Imminent destruction!
Yeah, I'm getting to the end of this pile of meat and cheese, though. I didn't think I'd eat this, but I made it. The plum was the smartest idea ever. This plum on this is like amazing.
In this wild and woolly universe of ours, there's only 3 things you can count on. Your brains, your bros, and your bike. Helmets on!
You can only count on your bros.
To rock and ride!
I'm always saying, always.
Chicago takes the field. Holy Toledo! What places is that?
It's like 3 attractive mice. Brain, bros, and bikes. Oh, man.
Hey, nice reception. Who told him we were coming? Rope it in, Vinny. We didn't mean to cause any trouble, citizens. Okay, boys.
I love how much they use their tails, too. Oh my god, Lone Runner. Fuck off. That clip and then everyone just like losing their shit at that is so funny.
Hey, sweetheart. You didn't really plan on hurting anyone with this thing.
Okay, so Vinny's catchphrase is he calls everybody sweetheart, including the boys. Okay. He calls everybody sweetheart. They stopped doing that. I think in season 2, because they realized it made him very gay.
Did you?
Right though, Damien?
Good. Then if you don't mind. Bingo.
Which means they were at least aware of how gay this show is.
I think I hear my mom calling me. Nice trick, eh, citizen?
Thanks, mister. Here, have a dog.
A hot dog.
I've heard of these. I'll check it out. Ride free, citizen. Pardon me. Have you any Grey Poupon?
Hey, okay, so if you don't understand that reference, that's a very funny joke. That's a reference to a commercial from the 80s, 90s, but for Grey Poupon. That's just, you know, it's so funny because to boomers, it's one of those things. Old commercials and commercial references are the funniest thing in the world. Yeah, for real, it's time to get regular prostate exams.
Usual.
Because you're in the danger area. Boom. Gen X people love Gen X people love commercial references, and they love making jokes about Richard Nixon.
Hey, listen to this. Busted gyro.
No sweat, sweetheart. We find us a cycle part shop and I'll have it fixed pronto.
I don't know. We've been on these streets for miles and I haven't seen a repair pit yet.
Keep looking, Moto.
Don't like
There's
this.
something strangely
I don't want to eat
familiar
it.
about this place. And it's not exactly a happy.
I'm gonna save it, but
check it out. Nothing
maybe
but
I'll eat it. Maybe I'll eat it.
deep craters and crumbling buildings.
Yeah, but look at the bright side.
What bright side?
It's fine. It's okay to share as long as it's not 18 plus. It's an 18 plus stream, but feel free to share.
Tell your slimy boss that I don't care how much money he has. The last chance.
I know,
garage
right,
is
Ezra?
mine,
It's like
and
crazy.
Not for sale.
You is not being wise, lady. Mr. Limburger wants this land. And what Lawrence Limburger wants, Lawrence Limburger gets.
I think that'll go with that.
Listen, you overgrown grease monkey. You got 10 seconds to vacate this place. I'm gonna vacate your face.
Oh, I'm shaking, lady. You see me shaking?
Ugh. Why don't you just ooze off and tell your
Yeah, he's just always greasy.
You just shove it. What the heck? My lift needed a grease job anyway.
You's are starting to annoy me big time.
Yeah, she was gonna kill him, but the goal was to kill him there. Oh, hey, Declan. Of course. Welcome to the slime, the big buff rat, mouse, and disgusting slime cartoon.
Say there, citizen. Why don't you leave the lady alone?
Huh? And who's gonna make me, wrench face?
There's so many muscles in this.
Hey, who's gonna make me is my middle name. I'm gonna make you.
It's unreal. What was that? He used the flare to cut the rope?
What's the matter? The little bitty baby biker hurt himself? Get up and fight, you loser. What are you, a man or a mouse? Yo,
Mouse.
You got a problem with that?
this is one crummy place you got here. It's crawling with rats.
Rat! My mama didn't raise no stinking rat. Understand?
It's tail whipping time.
They're so gay.
This wretch head down. Hey.
I keep trying that black truffle cheese, and it's just it's too metallic. It's like I'm licking pennies.
Talk about your slippery customers.
Yeah, they could call him the Duke of Oil.
Duke of oil.
Guys, you're off key.
What would you do if we sang out of tune?
I thought this was so funny.
You okay, ma'am?
Don't you come any closer, you.
Whoa, hey, don't break a nail. We just came in to get my bike fixed.
Yeah, we're the good guys.
Talk about no appreciation.
I don't believe this. I've just been saved by a bunch of giant gerbils?
Mice, ma'am. We're mice.
Mice?
You were expecting turtles, maybe?
Mice. With
Yuck, yuck.
antennas. And biker
Yuck,
clothes.
yuck, you were
and
expecting
motorcycles.
Don't forget
turtles?
your basic studly bods.
I've seen better.
Maybe, but not with this much charm.
Where on earth did you guys come from?
Mars.
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 Mars?
Is there an echo in here?
I don't think she likes our answers.
Mars. Right. I don't believe this. I think you guys better explain yourselves.
Okay, look, it's a long story. You see, our planet was invaded by a race of smelly stink faces called Plutarchians. Here, I'll show you.
I'm not using this. I thought I would use it.
The Plutarchians wanted our land, right? Seems they wasted all their own natural resources, so they go around strip mining the cosmos.
So they blew up your planet?
Nah,
Right.
they bought up our planet.
Now, my favorite thing ever about the like girl sidekick in this is that they put her in to just to, not make it as gay. and there's like there is negative chemistry. Like she's supposed to be like kind of a girlfriend to Vinny. Like they're kind of in like a relationship a little bit. But like they have no chemistry like at all, so it just comes off as like they're like besties. It doesn't come off romantic at all.
The mice population fought back.
Look at him.
Most of us were wiped out.
She's just kind of there.
My mama didn't raise no stinking rat. Understand?
Yeah,
Thanks.
but that's okay because what's left is definitely.
They did do the Barbie and Ken thing. It's very funny.
Dreams, pal. You know, the way you guys describe what these Plutarchians did to your planet, I think you ought to check something out.
They're doing that to Chicago.
From the looks of things, I'd say they're here.
That's also a movie reference, you see.
Chicago. Soon all of your precious soil will be mine. Then New York, Paris, Hamburg, Detroit. Well, maybe not Detroit. Those Motor City maniacs are a little too crazy for me. But one day...
Made a Detroit joke.
Sorry, boss.
He doesn't want to contend with Eminem.
Dear boy.
Yes, boss?
You're dripping on my carpet!
Getting like so full on this crap.
Sorry, boss.
Just try and get good help these days. Now, as I recall, I sent you to purchase the Last Chance Garage. Is this correct?
Yes, boss.
And I believe you were then to demolish it?
That's right, boss.
Then why is it still there?
It wasn't my fault, boss. Honest. You see, there were these big mice.
Mice?
No, same as her. Like, the a good face. I've talked about it before when I streamed this show, but like at its core, the reason this show I think failed. It didn't even fail that bad. It still sold a bunch of toys and had the game and stuff, but because he's a fish, he's always wet, right? Fish are wet. I think the show failed because the villains are just awful. Like, who likes these villains? Like, they made toys for these villains, and I guarantee you no one bought this shit.
Yeah.
Like, people were buying the hot mice, which those toys are, like, stupid expensive. He said, bruh. Like, at the end of the day, people like villains in cartoons and shit just as much as they like, especially like action cartoons, just as much as the main characters, right? People like Rita Repulsa, people like Shredder, people like the Rogues Gallery. Batman has succeeded solely based on how good his Rogues Gallery is, right? Like, yeah, they just make disgusting sounds. And then you got the mice, though. They make up for it.
Mars, the three leaders of that pathetic rebellion.
Yes, most frustrating. I had barely started experimenting on them when they got away.
Hey, Doc, how about forearms? Then I could clap in stereo.
Oh, shut up.
Carbuncle, pay attention. Those biker rebels have now come to Earth, and I want to know what you are going to do.
Oh, which he's the only none of these guys are good. You're talking about the mutant one, right? I like the mutant guy. He's fine. He looks okay.
You must build a
But like the little sidekick guy that he was experimenting on.
Excellent. Now all we need is the bait.
Characters are just wild.
There, that ought to do it.
Not bad. You're a pretty good bike jockey.
Best in Chi-Town. By the way,
Best in Chi.
look like they could.
I don't remember that. Hey, Virtual Pets, yeah, the cheese board's done. It's almost gone. The cheese board's been destroyed. There'll be pictures and everything up on Twitter soon, but yeah, I've made my way through it. I can't go with I'm the best in Chi-Town. Kanye should really sample that.
Put in a few extras.
Extras?
Like what?
I'll have the full recipe up on Twitter eventually of everything I bought. I also got these. I can't deal with this honey with these almonds. So good.
I like it, sweetheart. I like it.
Thanks. I live for your approval. I better go out and get those back before they fall into the wrong hands.
He's just gone.
Hey, buddies, we're honing some chrome and rattling the roadways on WBKR. Sweet Georgie Brown banging heads with metal rock and roll from Guns N' Noses.
Ah, what'd I tell you guys? Is this guy, Sweet Georgie Brown, the baddest DJ in the universe or what?
Sweet.
Guns N' Noses.
Hey, what's taking Charlie Girl so long?
Oh, biker bunnies. All those gopher teeth of yours.
This Guns N' Noses music is amazing.
Shut up, you. Come on. What's the matter? Cat got your tails? Jeez, don't these guys ever use doors?
Let her go, Oil Breath.
Yous touch me, and I pull this string. And your friend, she goes.
It's definitely not consistent, Load Runner.
Left flank roll.
No, guys.
Number 3.
Maybe we should think it over before you...
Hit it.
Oh, jeez.
Gotcha, sweetheart.
It's the same from the intros that they flipped there.
Style or what? What you got is bad breath. You been eating onions again, huh?
The story of my life. No appreciation.
Hey!
Isn't he awful?
1 ain't fair.
Now you listen up, Oil Breath. You just take a message back to your boss for us.
What message?
You tell
They
him
ate so much blue
the
cheese.
bars are in town, and the party's over.
Blah.
Got that?
Yeah, I think so.
Good. Now it's time to go.
Oh no, not again.
Hey, like they say back in Quigley Field, batter up!
As they say back at Quigley Field, I guess is what he said.
Mr. Limburger isn't gonna like this!
Yes!
Doodles.
So, he said Mr. Limburg isn't gonna like this, which I believe is a reference to Laverne and Shirley. So, enjoy that. That's alright.
Can't anyone do anything?
Oh, Wrigley Field? Did I say Quigley Field? Wrigley Field's probably. Chicago is the 4th mouse.
Yes, your supreme cheesiness.
Your mousetrap was less than a success. If you can't take care of those repulsive rodents, we're through on this planet.
Well, if one has rats in the attic, there's but one thing to do.
Did you say Quigley Field? Okay, I'm not crazy.
Exterminate them.
Okay.
Hey, Charlie says this is where we'll find that Lawrence Limburger clown.
Time to pop in for a little visit.
Battle mode, bros. We're gonna rock the walls off this joint.
Let's try grape and mustard. That can't be good.
Yo, party time!
Hey, I want one of those.
Wasn't too good.
What's that? It's an attack! Activate defenses!
I wish I got another plum for this, because anything I put that plum with just made it was amazing.
You know, man, I don't think Limburger's exactly happy to see us.
Uh-oh. Company. Spread.
Damn. He road rashed him. It's okay, they're fine.
Can't anybody rid me of these bothersome vermin?
It's just so hard to find good help these days.
I know.
Hey, I smell Plutarchian.
Oh, you could tell. I must have the air conditioning repaired at once.
Ew.
Carbuncle!
Yes, my boy. How very nice of you to remember.
Oh, I remember all right. I remember how you took my arm, but I got me another one.
Very interesting invention. And speaking of inventions, I have one you might like to meet. Exterminator.
Definitely not a Terminator robot. Ugh. Ugh. Come on. Come on.
Seems that it's time to say goodbye to our guests.
Stinks.
I gotta tell you, it's been a treat, fellas, but it's time for us to rock.
Yeah, pack this up. The charcuterie's over, folks.
Exterminate them!
Kick it, bros.
Oh, I do have I got the Fiat chocolates. I'm gonna eat the white chocolate one right now.
You guys take Limburger's goon squad. I'll handle the big fella.
Take his goon squad. El Carmino.
What a flathead.
Looks like I cornered me a big fat rat.
Rats to you, pal.
If you call him a rat, he gets super powerful.
It's been real, sweethearts, but now it's time for
Ooh, look at that.
Yes! Double play!
Come and get me, Tin Man.
End of the road, Broding.
It was kind of like a Nutella one.
I'll be back.
Yeah, well, don't forget to.
You think he's gonna do the thumb thing? He didn't do the thumb thing. What the fuck?
It's gonna take a long time to mend that mangled mess of metal. Typical. Just great.
This was just
Well, if
straight
you're stuck,
chocolate.
Your Honor, this place will make as good a hideout as any.
What, here? In the scoreboard?
Why not? Limburger and his grease goons would never think to look for you here.
She's got a point, right?
Well, now that we got the bachelor pad thing together, what do you say we grab a little chow?
I know a great cheese shop downtown.
Oh, get out of there. Come on.
What do you think we are, anyway?
I was thinking maybe a few root beers, a couple of dogs.
Okay, group, then let's...
I got this one, sweetheart. Okay, you mamma jammas.
See what I mean, though? They make it seem like they're like in a relationship. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. The baseball scoreboard. You know, the thing that hundreds of people saw happen. You know. Right. It wasn't straight at all. Like, it just comes out. They come off as besties, like I said. Production worldwide. Brentwood Television Funnies. The old Marvel production logo. They should bring this back. One second. They should bring back the old Marvel production logo of 3D Spider-Man jumping in. Look at that. Oh, it went full screen on me. Okay. Beautiful. Well, everybody, that was the cheese board. That was the charcuterie stream, but this is a double-packed stream. This stream is not over. We may have watched 2 episodes of Biker Mice from Mars while I slowly ate a bunch of cheese and meats, but the stream is continuing. It's been 2 hours, but we're going strong. I need a break. I gotta put the leftover cheese back in the fridge and clean this up, so it's gonna be a little bit of an extended break. But when we come back, we're gonna dive wholly into the Gregory Horror Show speedrun. We're gonna watch the YouTube playthrough that someone made of it, of their like go through of it, and I'm gonna be taking notes, and we'll probably watch that at like a little 1.25 speed or something like that, just to get through it. But take notes like of what I need to do when I need to do. Oh yeah, no, it really comes off that way. They are coded gay for sure. But we'll be plotting the Gregory Horror Show speedrun, and then I'll probably be doing one. So Stream's probably gonna keep going for a couple hours here, so sit back, relax, you know, crack a cold root beer. maybe watch with one of your bros, you know? maybe crack a cold root beer, go for a ride on your bike and watch this. My donation incentives, they came back. Go away. They came back. No, go away. Those were gone. Grab a hot dog smoothie and one of your shirtless rat bros. Mouse bros, sorry. But it's like, I'll be back probably, I'm thinking 5:15, maybe 5:20. I'm thinking, just because there's a lot to clean up here, and I need to use the bathroom, get some water, all that, but, you know, take a break. I'm gonna run an ad. Maybe don't watch the ad, stick around, mute the tab, but don't leave. You don't need to watch the ad, though. You can get up and do something, too. It's fine. I trust you. But I'll be back in a little bit. Everyone, thank you for joining me for Charcuterie.